This is a guitar that we are really excited about. It's been in the works for about 4 years now. And what we wanted to do was really push what you could do with an acoustic electric, because even though you put a cutaway in an acoustic electric guitar, there's still limitations as far as how far you can access the neck, sound, various things like that, playability. So this guitar features a lot of new aspects that we're very excited about, that the guitar world has never seen before, and we can run through those and can give you a test drive of it, see what you think.
Yeah, and there are a lot of new features. So where do you want to start?
Well, the first, and I think the most exciting, is our Sureline linear neck joint. So what that does, it completely removes the heel, which even on a 14 fret cutaway, you can only access so far, and then on the SC-13E, you can get all the way down the fingerboard.
In fact, we have a normal Martin cutaway right here, so we can see the traditional heel the guitars have used for centuries, and how this forces your hand to have to work around that constantly when you're playing acoustic guitars. So this is quite a breakthrough for Martin. It's the first time they've done anything remotely like this. And my favorite thing about this, turn it around again, this scoop here fits perfectly. The meat, as I call it, of the thumb fits right in there, so you can go up and play an F-shaped chord all the way up to the 12th, 13th fret. It's remarkable, remarkably comfortable.
So then, in addition to the Sureline neck joint, is our low profile velocity neck. And so the barrel of this neck, it's asymmetrical, but not in the way that the modern Deluxe guitars have an asymmetrical neck. This actually allows your hand, when you move up the fingerboard, to rotate, and really puts it in the proper position. Like you were saying, you're going to make that F chord way down here at the body. This allows your hand to rotate, so you can do that.
And I'd say it works remarkably well. I really like the modern Deluxe neck. In a way, this is almost the opposite of it, in the way that the modern Deluxe, it helps your hand move up, but like you said, without even realizing, this kind of manipulates your hand. It just naturally curves, so it takes a lot of tension out of your wrist when you're playing it.
Another new feature to this, it is our first guitar to be built with a 13 fret neck joint. So it's a long scale, but when you combine it with the 13 fret neck joint, it gives you the feel of a short scale.
In fact, when you play it with a strap, it feels particularly like a short scale neck. So, and then, except the frets aren't all crammed together like they are on a short scale neck. I play short scale Martins a lot with cutaways for my old football injuries, and this doesn't give you what I call the traffic jams up here. So it's remarkably easy to play in the cutaway. And I know you guys have heard this more than once. It's like playing an electric guitar, and it makes a great crossover for people who are used to electric guitars.
Exactly. The setup, the action's very low. We string the guitar with custom light, authentic acoustic MA 535Ts that give you really that feel of an electric. When
you get the bendability.
Exactly. Yeah. Another great feature is the new slope modern belly bridge, which adds another level of comfort to the guitar when you're playing it, because on our standard belly bridges, they have some contours here that, when your hand's in this area, you might feel that a little more, but with the way that this modern belly is sloped, it adds a lot of comfort.
Yeah, but in terms of palm muting, people that like to put their palm, bluegrassers that come around like this, but palm muters that like that womp, that little beveled edge can really start to pinch, but also I think you get a really nice womp out of this because there's no space there. So your palm is really smoothly contacting, so when you get that muted palm, which I'll demonstrate a little bit later, that sort of Neil Young womp, as I call it, works really well. And this is not a very big body size. This isn't like a jumbo or a dreadnought body size. It has a lot of nice bottom end womp to it.
Yeah, it's a 4-inch body depth, so it's in line with the triple O. So that's another area where it gives you a little more comfort than a dreadnought would. It's not as deep. And then on the inside, there's other features. I mean, you can adjust the neck angle on this very easily. You can adjust the intonation on it. And also we have a different bracing pattern in here, our tone tension bracing pattern, which is something new, which allows this guitar to give you a little more bass response. Also, it has a great look. The back and the sides are made with a fine Koa veneer.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And it's part of our Road series. So it comes with the Fishman MXT electronics that the other Road series guitars feature.
Onboard tuner.
Exactly.
Down here that comes in very handy, and it mutes the output while you're tuning. Very nice. Okay. And I'd say again, he mentioned the Koa, beautiful Koa veneers, three-dimensional ripple, that like rippled sand at the bottom of a clear lagoon look, just really gorgeous. Every one of them is unique. I've seen about 6 of them, and they're all beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, I have this going through a Fishman amp and also through a microphone. This one has been set out a little bit, so pick our voices up a little better, but I'll cut back and forth on this video between just this mic and just this mic. Long scale, so the frets are nicely spread out, but my hand is closer to my body, so I don't have that pressure in my elbow, and your wrist doesn't bend as awkwardly out here. Just coming in, they're 1 fret's worth. Really, really lovely. Can't do that on a normal long scale guitar.
Now, one more thing you'll notice when you look at this guitar is the body is also asymmetrical.
Yes, the waist is shifted this way, like a lot of classic guitars, electric guitars from the 50s. That became a cool thing to do, those surfer guitars. And this cutaway I love the fact that it's very sleek here, but it has that scoop in the back. So look at that. Look at that. You can get, Lawrence Juber, eat your heart out. LJ's got really strong fingers, and he'll play his bars without him using his thumb. I can't do that. But on this guitar, it's just effortless. So yes, the asymmetrical body shape, very comfortable. Ergonomics was really kind of behind this design.
Exactly. And also we wanted to give it a little different look. So the fingerboard inlay, celestial blue, it's something different. The rosette, it's a new pattern for us.
Matching blue trim around the edge, this really beautiful blue and white, they call it, not an ellipse, they have a special name for it, but really beautiful. It looks
it's
like
aperture.
Aperture, very good.
Yeah,
aperture, yes, rosette.
And it's supposed to all lend itself to forward thinking. This is a new direction for acoustic guitar design. So with the body, everything's moving forward.
And this special model gets solid ebony for the fretboard and bridge, ebony faceplate. Really lovely. Great. I've got big nails, so I can't do the tone tappy stuff that some people do. But mention that Palm Beauty wand. Jazz players are going to love this. This is really good for people who play electric guitar and want to plug an acoustic guitar in the exact same rig and just pick it up and play it and not feel like they're really having to adjust. I mean, so much fun to play. Road Series, very affordable. It's within the budget of working musicians, and it's a relative bargain for people who are used to buying higher-end Martins, and super versatile. Road Series, they were originally designed, in my opinion, for people who didn't want to take their heirloom instruments on the road, didn't want to take them into the honky-tonks, and this thing, it plug and plays effortlessly. You know, really, congratulations, guys, because it's and the neck, I gotta say, I've never played a neck quite like it. Thumb fretting, super easy. 1 3/4 inch width, 2 1/8 here, so it has that high performance taper. So, but you still get enough room out here for the cowboy chords. And this new profile, it's like a lot of modern necks, because of my old injuries, really dig in and give me a lot of pain in this nerve right here. This does not do that. It shifts the pressure someplace else. And then when you go up, your wrist just naturally turns with it. So those of you who are taking lessons, you'll impress your teacher because you're going to get into the proper position a lot easier with this neck. So SC, the S stands for the S stands for the S shape to the body when they were designing it. The C, obviously, for the cutaway. Style 13 at the top of the Road Series with this special inlays made just for this model. And the E, as ever, is for the electronics, the fabulous Fishman plug-and-play electronics, volume, tone control, and you're ready to go. So, great new guitar for a new decade from C.F. Martin and Company. Jason, thanks very much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I wish I could come here every day.